starts with an organization. You know, a lot of people, they want to know, what do we talk to the guys about inside of the penitentiary? How do we get them motivated? How do we get them to follow this movement and the things that we are implementing? We implement some of the same type of curriculum that other organizations implement, but the thing that is the way that we implement that curriculum and that information. But one thing that I say is that first thing that you got to get the guys to understand is that they are valuable. That's one thing that a lot of people who are in that position, in that situation, is that they believe that, you know what, I'm not valuable, I don't matter, what I think doesn't really matter, I don't really have nobody that's attached to me, so what I do is just going to affect me. They really don't grasp the concept that what they do affects a whole entire community, good or bad. So saying that if they do some good things, then it can affect the community in a good way. If they do bad things, and it can tear down a community. They have no concept of that. They say, you know what, everything that I do, it just affects me. So that's one way that that's the first thing that I come at them at, is say, man, you know what, you are valuable. And how are you valuable? Because you possess the greatest asset that is known to mankind, and that is simply time. Like, if you have time, that means you are here for another day, because that is one asset that will not be given back. You cannot get that back. You cannot make that again. You can make houses again. You can get houses again. You can get cars again. You can make money again. You can even make more positive relationships if you burn a bridge in one relationship. You can make another positive relationship. You can make those again, but time, you cannot make it back. So anything that you cannot get back once it's gone, it has to be valuable. So you have to utilize every ounce, every second of it that you have, and you have to do the best thing with it. So that's what I tell them, is that as long as you have time, and you have time because you are sitting here listening to me, then that means you are valuable, because you possess the most greatest asset that one man can possess. So when they start to look at it like that, they start to think differently, and then I start to show them things that also adds to their value. And I say, man, you know what, hey, you know what, I am you, you are me. Guess what? Hey, I did 10 years and I've been out for 7 years. I come in here now with a suit. I come in here no escort, and I talk to you guys, and I get paid from the institution to talk to you guys as well. So I let them know that, you know what, you can be successful outside of the penitentiary. That right there lets them know that, you know what, hey, it's not what people always say, and we gonna fail, we gonna go home, and we gonna come back in. We can become something. We can become great. Because right now, what I let them know is that, you know what, hey, I'm involved in my children's lives. You know, I got custody of my children. You know, I got a house. I tell them things like this. I tell them about going on vacations. I tell them about DVRing the Cleveland Browns, you know, or DVRing the Cleveland Cavs when I get off of work. But I also tell them about the grind that it takes to be successful, and that is me going to work. I work third shift. So I tell them, you know what, I work in the warehouse third shift picking cases, and then I get up and I do Starts Within, and I create Starts Within and keep that going. As the president of the Starts Within organization, I have to be in certain places to keep it going, so I can make sure that we will be a resource to those who are interested in being successful upon release. So, I mean, with that being said, I mean, one thing that I'll say, if you haven't gotten anything else from this right here, this little excerpt, is that time is valuable, and utilize your time. Do not let your time be squandered by nobody, especially by you. So pay attention to your time. Treat your time like your money. Treat your money like your time. Your time is money. So understand that. So don't just let your time go to anybody, and don't spend your time in foolish things. So that's one thing that I believe starts within organization. Before change can be seen externally, change must be done internally.
Opportunity is still an opportunity, no matter if you capitalize on it or not. For you, it'll just get classified as a missed opportunity. Opportunity is still opportunity. So that's something that's very critical. And this is the same approach that we use with Starts Within organization. We believe that preparation is key. Preparation is key. So what we do is we go inside of the institutions for 52 weeks, and we get the guys ready to come home. So when they come home, they'll be prepared. So we say, you gotta walk like you need to walk before you come home. You can't walk like you want to walk when you come home, because it'll be too late and you'll be back in within a year. Guaranteed, guaranteed, guaranteed.
It starts within.
Swole.
swole, 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 swole.
It starts within.
Swole, 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 swole.
It starts within.
We searching for that salvation. We need that good solution. We need that boost before we cut loose from that institution. You gotta walk that path, believe that your time is coming. Get properly prepared and hit the ground running. It starts within the prison. It starts within your dome. You could get your credit straight before you come home. And when you hit the streets, you know that you could be content. Time is quality, no matter where that time spent. Your boy done graduated. Yeah, I finally made it. Now today I say I'm truly rehabilitated. Y'all should snap a photo. I'm a walking logo. I went from rotting in the cell to rocking hella polo. So when you feeling stranded, feeling like you can't manage, you could be productive. Don't take that time for granted. Truthfully, I had to seize that opportunity. They tried to ruin me, now I'm an asset to my community. Swole, 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 swole.
It starts within.
Swole, 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 swole.
It starts within.
This is a mission. This is a mission. And everybody in this room, we combine together to get it done. Everybody else can stay on the sideline, cool. But us in here, we get it done. We get it done. This is a mission. And this is how we're going to make a difference. Starts with an organization that's just not just talking. We are putting things together and really doing things. And the people that we have in place are passionate about getting stuff done. Period.
It starts within, we partnering all across the nation, helping reduce the rate of reincarceration. It starts within, mentoring, providing education. Don't relapse the criminal behavior, don't violate probation. Reevaluate yourself, become redesigned. Get refined and begin with the end in mind. When you release, conduct yourself in a proper manner. Opportunity knocks, preparation answers. Swole, 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 swole.
It starts within.
Swole, 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 swole.
It starts within.
Because I had one thought in my mind when I came home. I said, I had all of these things about, I had things like what I was going to do, and I was going to come home, I was going to put together a rap career, I was going to be a rapper, I was going to do this, I was going to do that. But one thing that stayed true is what I said I wasn't going to do. And that was not going to put myself back in a position to be reincarcerated. What I say is like, what do we got to do? We have to get guys prepared. I say, well, I got to start with this. So I started to open up scripture. So I started digging into scripture. And that's how I started to change my way of thinking, because I dug into scripture. And I started to really implement that into my life. And that's what helped me to start to change my decision making in the way that I was doing things. It starts within. Before change can be seen externally, change must be done internally. Thank you.